Hi, well, if you're visiting the southwest of France in a light aircraft, and in particular along the Atlantic coast, you are spoilt for choice for some great destinations. This week I checked out Ile D'Oléron, which is just south of La Rochelle. Departing from Arcachon in the Jodel D150 Mascarets, the trip took about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Heading north along the Médoc coastline, across the estuary of the Gironde, this has to be one of the simplest exercises in navigation any pilot could do. By looking at the visual approach chart, you will notice that the circuits here are very long and wide, avoiding all of those built-up areas. The airfield at Saint-Pierre-d'Oléron has a well-maintained 1,000-metre grass runway. Like most general aviation airfields these days, Saint-Pierre does have its fair share of problems with its neighbours, so please respect that circuit pattern. Christian, c'est pas le tour de piste le plus large que tu as jamais fait dans ta vie?
No.
Having parked both Mascarets safely, the original plan was to rent some bicycles to cycle into town for lunch. Unfortunately, the person responsible for renting us the bikes was also the groundsman who was busy mowing the lawn. So we decided to head off on foot in the beautiful sunshine along this long but very narrow country lane. It was actually extremely dangerous, cars and vans flying past us at ridiculous speeds, and we had to keep our wits about us to avoid getting run over. Le problème, c'est qu'on ne trouve pas un endroit pour manger.
Non, c'est que je me suis trompé au premier carrefour.
On va devoir demander chez les gens, je pense.
Voilà, c'est l'habitant, on avait 18. Je suis complètement égaré.
Je crois qu'on est sauvés. Regarde derrière. On est sauvés, on va manger. After wandering hungrily around for about half an hour, we did end up finding the main square and some restaurants. After a tasty bruschetta and a fruit salad, we were about ready to head back to the airfield. Given that none of us really fancied risking our lives walking back along that road to the airfield, the owner of the restaurant suggested we call this volunteer taxi service. Who'd have thought we'd be travelling in style in this immaculately maintained London taxi cab?
Alors vous avez 3 sièges à l'arrière et 2 strapontins.
Ah ouais, excellent, excellent.
Just look at us. What a bunch of tourists.
On va faire la sieste.
Oui, je vous en prie. Allez, merci monsieur.
Ça c'est inattendu.
C'est excellent.
This volunteer taxi service was started by a retired gentleman who was concerned that people were driving home when they'd had too much to drink. It's a great idea and there's no set fee, so you pay what you want. If you do use his service, please be generous.
Merci beaucoup. Super. Merci. Ciao, merci. C'est ici?
Ouais.
There's a movements logbook in the clubhouse. Please don't forget to log your arrival and your departure. Speaking of departure, it was time to head back to Arcachon. Thank you for watching. We'll leave you with some images of the island from the air. See you next time.